you that I go hard. Tell you I'm from the south. I'm known for being a boss. I'm known cause I got clout. They say word on the street. Yeah, that's the word on the street. Oh, that's the word on the street. Yeah, that's the word on the street. They tell you I'm getting paid. Tell you I'm from that A. I'm known for keeping it good. I'm known as the candlelight. That's the word on the street. Yeah, that's the word on the street. Oh, that's the word on the street. Yeah, that's the word on the street.
Under the Radar Radio. Download it now on Google, Apple, or Amazon. Make sure you check us out. We are hip-hop, R&B, gospel, reggae, and more. And a digital track station. Download the app right there and join our Facebook group. It goes down each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Under the Radar Radio Facebook page or Deanna Freeman Word on the Street with Bump It or Dump It. Make sure y'all get it into us. Email us at undertheradarmusic01@gmail.com or dfwordonthestreet@gmail.com. DJ Rome and Deanna Freeman are both the hosts of that particular show, so y'all make sure y'all get into us no later than Monday at 1 p.m. so we can make sure we get your reviews in, let y'all know what's going on that Tuesday at 8 p.m. So make sure y'all get it in. Check us out. See you there.
Make sure you get a bottle of Island John vodka.
Larry Mary Entertainment and Ernest Hall presents the Southern Soul Jam August 12th at Seed Nation in Albany, Georgia, hosted by Deanna Freeman. Crowd control with DJ Smitty and music by the Exes Band. Come on out and hear the wonderful voices of Larry Mallory, Tanzania William Green, Fred Polite,
Girl, you gotta give me a chance.
Scarlett Wimberly,
I ain't gonna treat you like a mother.
Jessica J. Diva,
I'ma make sure that
Ronald Cannon, and Alex Biglish. Make sure you get your home, girl. Buy your tickets right now. And tickets are $25. Advanced tour tickets are $30. And RSVP tickets are $75. You can contact Larry Mallory at 229-449-6992 or Glenn Hall at 229-869-1313. It's the Southern Soul Jam at Seed Nation. See you there. It goes down July 9, 2022 from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Charles Sherrod Park in Albany, Georgia. Make sure y'all come on now. Get your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, and everybody that you can to come on now, because it's a march for our children under the little angel, Nigel Brown. And it's his birthday party, so make sure y'all come on now and have a great time with the family and justice for Nigel. Make sure y'all let the city know. Bring back our gym. See you there.
Winners Only presents T-Rail dedication to R&B tour.
I just wanna go and have a drink with my dog, and I just wanna sit and talk some shit with my dog.
T-Rail.
Cause in this world, of course I'm from the street. You time apart, watch how you talk to me. When they want they pain, T-Rail is who they come to see. I'm right on top of the rank on me, ooh.
Dedication to R&B tour.
Ever headed to everlasting.
Starring Juicy Fruits.
Yeah.
With touring support from Young Martez, Mozzie Mike, and more. Ladies Night Out. T-Rail. Dedication to R&B tour. Get your tickets now. Meet and greet packages available at t-raillive.com.
August 27th, Atmosphere Lounge. I'm performing live, Dayton, Ohio. The whole city about to come see me. Yeah, all the women come to see me sing. It's gonna be packed. Get your tickets right now.
Oh
Oh, she wanna link with Trail.
Oh, it's official. Big PBE Live, July 30th. Atmosphere Lounge, Dayton, Ohio. It's going down, man. Y'all make sure y'all go get them tickets. Follow the event bright. Tap in with my people, man. I'm going to be out there. Hey, Ohio.
What up, everybody? This your girl Tiana checking in on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, y'all. Whew, y'all know they had to be special to get me out on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys supposed to be eat some barbecue, drink a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to be real cute. But I got, oh, Jesus. This one little person, y'all see me beefing with like every other day, every 2 to 3 days, something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a little country boy from Albany, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? He got big things he doing. He got going on. I'm also a part of it, but I'm the, as he say, quote unquote, I'm the bully. So, I can talk a lot of noise about this person. Everybody can't do this. I can do it to all my brothers on all brands that I represent because I'm the bully, as they say. So I'm about to bring in CEO of Ruthless Killa Records, Jag with the 2 on it. Or one is it stand for 2 inch, 2 something. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna find out today what's going on with CEO today. What up, Jag?
First of all, before we even get started, let me just go on record as saying that my presence today is being brought to you by Stomped Out Records. Let me just go on record as saying that. Second of all, Sunday is the day that the Lord rests. So for me to be working on a Sunday, it was a couple emails in my inbox, that inspired me to show up today.
Wow, really? I'm just wondering. I'm wondering about those emails, because I do have a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you, I ain't gonna put them out there on the book like that. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep them set, a little sacred around there. Got a little oil on it because it's Sunday.
You know what? And I got a meeting with Pastor after this, so don't worry about it.
You might well, because
the phone call.
I already heard his church was blown up. He working out of tent right now. I just want to make sure, Pastor might be out there still collecting bricks.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, forget the collection plate right now. Yeah,
exactly. So, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Jag, how you doing on this great Sunday?
Good. Just got through cooking. I'm a little late, so just got through cooking breakfast for the fam. I knew I had to, talk with you today, so I went ahead and did a good deed before, my interviews nowadays seem to be a little controversial every time I speak. So, I just had to get my good deed out the way first. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Really? What kind of controversy are you in?
I don't know. People don't like truth no more. Like, I'm understanding a lot about the world today. Like, everybody want to be real till it's time to be real. And then when you get real, sometimes it's a problem when it's too real. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm understanding a lot now. The values and the principles that I was raised up with, they don't have a whole lot of value to like today's society. I don't get it. You know what I mean? But as long as you stay true to self, man, you know what I mean? End of the day, that's all that really matters. Because I can look in the mirror and be cool with what I see. You know what I mean?
Really? You can? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can, for sure.
Not the shade, you know what I'm saying? This was not going to be that average interview, Mr. Jag. You are on Word on the Street. And Word on the Street has no disclaimer at the moment. So just to let you know, we just need you to be real because she's going to be real all day long. So.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. She saved me from going. Look, she saved me from going to jail in Texas last weekend. So yeah, I know.
know, right? I had to turn the Stomped Out Records. I don't know why I had at my other position. I am not secured. I had to be Stomped Out Records and, secured the CEO.
We thank you for that, though. We thank you for that. God's still working on me too.
I know, golly, you know what I'm saying? I'm all cute, then I got to turn to security. That's some bull. But we're gonna keep them right on long.
Mm-hmm. Hey, before we get started, I gotta shout out the lady that made my cup, man. You know what I mean? She it'd be a lot of good beverages in my cup that stay cold. So I can't even think of shout the name right now, but I gotta thank her for making this Ruthless Killa cup, CEO Ruthless Killa cup. You know what I mean? I gotta thank her for that.
I gotta shout out to Island John, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta thank the sponsors, man. You gotta thank them, man.
The sponsors. Look, got a little bit in the cup.
Oh, okay. I'm drinking orange juice.
Yeah, a little spike juice. I understand. But anyway. So I've been watching you. A lot of people, what y'all do not know, I've been knowing Jag for a very long time. I met Jag during the ATL raps, but I actually known him longer, way longer than what people actually know. I seen him in the process when he was being an artist. Just the little guy out there on the street doing his thing. He's actually a little bigger than he was back in the day. So, he has grown a whole lot. So I'm so proud of him. So.
Okay.
Yeah, say but within all of that, all seriousness, I'm so proud of him. He been through a lot of different things, a lot of knots, turns, turmoil, but you still kept your head on straight. You still kept on going and still doing with the business. Now, I need you to give people the reason why you carry your cousin so hard on your neck. If you have never paid attention to him, he normally is wearing his picture of his cousin on his neck, and I want you to explain that to everybody.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, we all had that somebody that we all cherish. You have family members you lose along the way, but then you always have, not necessarily a family member. We just had that one person that we just, no matter growing up in life or whatever, you see y'all two doing that living life together forever. It's kind of like life with Ray and Claude and Ray, Eddie Murphy and Martin. You know what I'm saying? They were together just so long that they got old together. You heard what he told me. He said, "You die, I'm just gonna bust up in the motherfucking go to up." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, for me, that's what Jacquees was to me, man. You know what I mean? Like us coming up together, like we literally. This wasn't like Jacquees wasn't like, that cousin you see every barbecue or whatever. No, like cuz was literally at my house or we was at grandma's house together every weekend. You understand what I'm saying? So we watched each other grow up. Like I got introduced to Bone Thugs and Harmony through my cousin. He was a little older, so he got exposed to some things before me because he was a little older. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I learned a lot about just young life in general from him. So that was my idol pretty much. So, like when Kobe died, he had that effect on the world. When people die, we watch, your idol died, you had that effect on the world.
Right.
And he had that effect on me. So I just have been blessed enough through the Creator to, for whatever reason, I lost Jacquees and I was blessed with a platform. And I'm just using that platform to show my dedication to him. Like in my mind, like honestly, like when I pass, like I really I said it in the tribute song. When I told my kids when I leave, let me go. I did my job. That's why I do my job as a father now. Because when I get to heaven, like I just see my cousin meet me at the gate, and we just gonna talk about all this music shit. You know what I mean? And
right.
I see him asking me the question, "Hey man, so really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? Just to show my dedication to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm solid. So that's why people, when you hear stuff about me, just think about it like this. My cousin died in 1998. If I can hold my word to somebody who ain't been here in over 20 years, imagine what I can do to somebody who sits next to me who does right by me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Cuz ain't don't owe me nothing no more. You know, he never owed me nothing. But I still make sure that I move right in his honor. All this is in his honor. Because if he was still alive, I probably wouldn't be CEO. Y'all wouldn't know Ruthless Killa, none of that.
Right. Right. And with that being said, I mean, there's a lot of people who have a lot of people they cherish. You know, a lot of people see that I talk about my sister all the time. That was one of my biggest hype men, was me and Jay Precis's sister.
Yeah.
You thought I was bad. She was way worse.
Oh, Lord.
But, you know, that's one of the things that a lot of people are like, oh, he always got a picture on his neck. That is one of the reasons why I wanted you to explain why that necklace is always on your neck. And that's a great symbol. And it's also a great motivator as well for you to keep going and doing the great things that you're doing. Also, when you created the platform, like really made it really what it is with Ruthless Killa Records. The obstacles of being a CEO. First of all, transforming from the artist to the CEO. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want you to kind of like, you know, tell the people like what was your struggles coming in from being an artist going into being the CEO of a company.
Okay, well, actually being the type of artist that I am kind of made the type of CEO that I am easy. Just on the strength of, I've always been an overachiever, go-getter, especially when it comes to me. If I can't say nothing else about nobody else, I'm going to go hard for me.
Right.
Like, the one record deal that I had, I was signed to a label that no longer exists, so I ain't going to say the name. May they rest in peace, by the way. But anyway, the label that I signed to on the West Coast back in the day, I didn't even get a deal in the South. I got a deal on the West Coast. That's why I have strong West Coast ties. You understand what I'm saying? I got signed to a label out in California. So when I signed to them, it was off my work ethic. They noticed me off my work ethic. Going #1 in Bermuda and first magazine cover was them celebrating me going #1 7 weeks in a row. So flew me out to Cali, did the whole thing. I recorded, I think it was somewhere between 39, 45 songs in a span of 8 months. And I stepped away from a lot of things that made me who I was, just trying something new, which all of these was lessons that I learned. So, but shot the music video, all this, that. But at the same time, we had the single We On Board, but the thing was waiting. I was waiting. Now, you know how music go. When you got that buzz,
right,
you got to keep striking the iron when it's hot. You can't just let it, you know, and what, but basically now understanding the industry, I understand what they were doing now. They were trying to let me cool off, reintroduce me, hoping that I pick back up from what I'd done, but make it appear as if they did it.
Right.
That's what the plan was. Me being an artist, me being me, understanding that they got a label, but you only concerned with you. I didn't sign with them. I signed with me. So what I wound up doing, you know, wind up being a disgruntled artist, because I'm sitting. You know, every artist feel like they got it, but when you sitting, it's just kind of like it bothers your ego, you know. So long story short, I wound up releasing all rights to my masters to get out that contract. I walked away scot-free, but I walked away with nothing. I left everything that I had behind just to get away from that deal. So if they was to if I wind up blowing up now, when they decide they want to put that music out, they literally got a paycheck off me. I would get no money from that situation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So pretty much that's like a lesson learned. You know, that's something you need to really stress to a lot of the up and coming artists that don't understand contracts and the reason why you need lawyers and all that stuff. That's something that has to be stressed, because the worst thing is to have music sitting somewhere and somebody else, you know, it's the only one can get money off of it. That's the worst feeling in the world. So, you know,
worst feeling in the world. But you know what? It's so but that been so long ago now, I really don't care, because like I said, for me, it was a learning experience. So like when it comes to like me being a CEO now and how I deal with my artists, it came from the mistakes that I made when I was an artist. So the transition from artist to CEO actually isn't really that bad. It's kind of like a light switch. I know how to turn it on and off.
Right.
Because if people don't remember, when I jumped out in 2018, I didn't jump out with the CEO persona. I jumped out back as JG2 the artist. Then me and Switch went into the campaign. I was still an artist. But within the campaign persona, that's when y'all start seeing the CEO persona. Because at the end of the day, what a lot of people didn't understand was I was the financial backing for the campaign, as well as a group member. So you understand, I'm boss and I'm artist with my partner at the same time.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
in certain rooms, I couldn't be the artist. Somebody had to handle the business. So that's why some rooms I would let Switch go off work the room. I would be handling the business, making the connections. Then once we get back together, hey, look, while you was doing that, this is what I was doing. Boom. Then you start seeing us on different platforms because the
Right.
business was handled while the artist stuff was going on.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And I mean, y'all was. I love the campaign music. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. You know. Hey. I can't say it. I'm a fan. So
Yeah.
I support everybody. You know, at the end of the day. So with that aspect, and then the awards. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I've been seeing out there the West Coast. Y'all ate them up out
Hold
there in
on.
the
You
West
talking
Coast.
about those little things right there?
Yeah, them same ones I'm planning on pushing over
Oh
later.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Those
planning
little
on
things
pushing
right
all
there.
of those later. I'm pushing.
Yeah.
When I get my award, it's gonna be bigger than yours, and I'm just gonna, hey, bro, I'm just sit this on your office,
All right.
But on the strip, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of awards y'all fellas did do, and it was like awesome. At the end of the day, y'all was an awesome group. But
Appreciate it.
now with you being CEO, little Suge Knight out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say sure, nah.
I gotta,
I ain't gonna say
I gotta throw
sure.
this me. I got to throw my comedy in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know it's an underlying joke between us, so I have to put it out there because them are people now. So I have to do what I do. But with that going on, with Who Got the Flavor, everybody, I was the host for that Who Got the Flavor
Yeah.
tour. It started right here in Albany, Georgia, at Northside Lounge. We had a great time, awesome turn up with a lot of great artists that was on there. So give people a little bit of how did Who Got the Flavor started.
All right. First of all, let me shout out every artist who made the Who Got the Flavor platform great. And I'm not talking about the showcase. I'm talking about those who used to call in the 96.3 back in the day and actually rap on Who Got the Flavor. So what a lot of people don't understand is that's where that whole idea came from. But I didn't steal the idea from 96.3. I say I rebirthed it because they don't do Who Got the Flavor no more. But I did it out of respect for my city. One thing I always said is, if anybody who follows me know, I always proudly say when they ask me where I'm from, I am from Albany, Georgia. I've never shouted nowhere else. I lived in Daytona now. Don't get me wrong, South Daytona Beach, but I'm from Albany, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And so when it came to, I always try to include where I'm from. That's my roots, my background. Albany raised me. Sometimes you hear me quote myself as I'm Albany's son. Albany raised me. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I come up with something, business or whatever, I try to see how I can incorporate where I'm from because that's still my origin, my roots. Before a tree can grow, it got to have roots to sprout up. And that's where my upbringing was from. So when I first thought of Who Got the Flavor, I didn't think it was going to be as big as it became. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. I just looked at it like it's a showcase. I was looking at giving back to the artists back home. I always said I want to try to bring the industry to put the spotlight on the city. So I put a showcase together. I did the format. I did enough showcases to understand the formats, how they work. But one thing about me, I always made sure I want to give something back to the artist. A lot of artists have issues with paying for showcases. Okay, cool, I get it. But if I'm gonna ask you to pay for something, understand that I'm giving something too. If I'm asking you to pay for something, so what it wound up being a blessing because it wound up getting bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. I wound up paying every artist who won. I took them on the road. Stuff that an artist needed, what a lot of artists didn't realize. I was
Right.
giving you the keys to success to be successful with a showcase. And a lot of them didn't seem to catch on to it. I'm taking you on the road. I'm paying you. I'm giving you a paid show on the road.
And that's hard to be on a paid show. Hey, I'm gonna be on showcase, but I'm getting paid for it. Yeah, a lot of artists don't understand that concept.
they headlining, so they were headlining the next event, meaning your picture was on every flyer. Every artist that signed up for the next one was next to your picture. So at the end of the day, I'm giving you something to build your resume on. Do you know how good that look when somebody asks you, well, what have you done for your career? Well, I was a winner who got the flavor. I headlined the next one, and I actually got a paid show. So I'm teaching you, I'm giving you a lot of things that other showcases won't give you. You
Right.
know, as a matter of fact, shout out Dread Gang. They were the very first winners. And anybody who was in the room that night know there was nowhere you could barely squeeze into Northside Lounge.
I
The
know I
very
was
first one.
hot, I swear.
Yeah, it was hot.
I couldn't even
But
get my chicken.
but that showed me that response. Because I remember, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know how it was gonna turn out because everybody know Albany is like a hard city to, you know, to get behind, especially when you from there. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't
Right.
have no celebrities and none of that come through. I'm just merely rocking with those who rocking with me. And we had artists from other states come through. We had Alabama, Florida in the building. Like, man, it was a great turnout. And
Right.
seeing the response from my hometown let me know that, okay, if Albany responds like this, then I know we can get this response in other places. So I started tapping into my resources, my network that I built along the way. And that's how he was able to get to Florida, able to get to Vegas, you know, able to get to Indiana, you know, and
Right.
things of that nature, because I built a network.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't understand that networking is so important. I stress this
Mm.
as a host and all the other job titles that I do.
Yeah, you part Jamaican, so yeah.
Set up. With all the stuff that I do right here, I stress that very, very hard. Dreadhead Game is a perfect example. They listen. I knew
Yeah,
Dreadhead Game from shout out to DJ Big Jeff at Applejacks. So
yeah,
Applejacks was doing,
yeah.
we was doing Yo ATL raps and Applejacks, you know, with Big Jeff, we was doing the artist showcase, and they was learning from the critiques that I was giving them, and they was coming back every week. Not just them. With Alley Trap, he was coming every
Okay.
week. That's before Alley Trap got all the way out there. He was coming
Yeah.
back and learning and listening to the critiques that we was giving them, and they are who they are now
Mm-hmm.
from
Yeah,
listening.
exactly.
So that's why I'm like, yo, that was one of the best things that you could have ever have done with Who Got the Flavor, because it not only gave a chance for artists to get experience of what it is really like on the road, it also
Mm-hmm.
gave them an opportunity to network and get their music out and try to connect with other artists to do collabs. And a
Yeah,
lot of people
exactly.
don't understand that part of it. So it's very, very important. So with Who Got the Flavor?
Oh.
Yeah. And now we have involved a little bit more.
Yeah.
It just keep evolving a little bit more with the team. Shout out to label runners.
Yeah.
Shout out to Family for Fame. The whole team. It's just, we have involved a little bit more with touring. Oh my God. You just recently just came off tour with 1017 Miss Enchanting. Let us know a little bit about that experience right there. Because
Let me tell you something.
quiet. I'm finna drink my drink. Hold on.
Touring?
Let me sip my drink a little harder.
And thank God I toured as a CEO and not an artist. Let me just say that.
I'm glad I was just a host.
Yeah. Touring, y'all, if you are lucky enough to ever go on a tour, like keep in mind, I was blessed enough to be a partner on a tour. I didn't go as an opening act. So you saw Ruthless Killa on all the banners and my label business partners and stuff, because we actually were like the bigger financial sponsors for that tour. In other words, what I'm saying is an independent label took 1017 Atlantic Records artists on tour. An independent label took a major artist on tour.
Right.
So it was great. Everything you do the first time, again, I say you learn from. You learn good and bad from. I seen some things on the tour that I wouldn't do, that shouldn't have been done. Then I seen some things that definitely we need to do that when we're on tour. Then I seen some things that wasn't done that should have been done. So I take it. I learned from it. It was cool. It definitely expand my network more.
Right.
I can say that because a lot of people knew me that I didn't even know just by the way that it was being promoted. You know, Instagram is a mug. Let me say that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Instagram is a monster.
you know, when they see Ruthless Killa, then you know you go there, and then you know the way that we post things. When they see CEO, whatever, boo, a lot of people were checking in with me. Just, hey, bro, you know we got artists, you know, stuff like that. I'm starting to get a lot of that nowadays. You know, hey man, we got artists that we trying to boom on producers or whatever the case may be. So I get it, and I just tapped in a lot of club owners. You know what I mean? So I got more stakes to my disposal now. Like Dallas definitely is one we're definitely gonna go back to Dallas. I did, even though the short time I was there, I did a lot of groundwork while I was there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, got a big got a big network, got a big you know, TV network over there that definitely wanna do something with me. So I'm piecing that together with them now as we speak. So once I get that together, I'm involved in when we go back to Dallas, and that event gonna go crazy just because of who they are. And I've seen what being attached to them can do for me. So yeah. So you know, it's just touring was good though. You
Exactly.
know.
You know, I'm gonna shout out to Spade TV. Y'all did y'all thing
Yeah.
on the interview and everything. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get a chance to meet them because they is so cool. I always get a chance to see some of their interviews and stuff. So shout
You
out to
will.
them.
You will. But that's definitely you will. It's in the works. It's in the works.
Yeah, so shout out to them. But with the tour, all the blogs, you know, we done ended all this. We had the good and the bad.
Yeah.
We done had the good and we had the bad. Y'all had to play security. That's the thing. I was look. I went out there as word on the street under the radar radio, and I had to put on my security shirt. You know what I'm saying? I had to come stomp that record. So I don't understand, but you know.
You know.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Now, we got some special people, you know what I'm saying? I see that's about to go down in Dayton, Ohio. And a lot of them, we met them during the tour. Mm-hmm. So I want to elaborate, what is the big thing that Ruthless Killa Records and Family Folk Fame and Label Records is doing right now?
Well, we secured Empire. First of all, shout out Empire. You know what I'm saying? They allow us to do a lot of the great musical things that we do.
Love y'all, Empire. We love you, Empire.
Putting this music out, but we have T-Rail, Empire recording artist. And I speak in Empire two different ways in the same sentence, and I'll explain that in a minute. But shout out T-Rail, Empire recording artist. We actually have him booked to perform in Dayton, Ohio at the Atmosphere on August the 27th. So, you know, I'm just so, you know, I can't say Lil no more. Da Vinci told me I can't say Lil. I'm just the CEO of Marvin, Georgia. You know, he said I grew to Lil about 2 years ago. So
yeah. You did. You grew about 2-3 more inches. So you're not Lil anymore.
Well, you know what? When you stand on money, you can get that tall.
Right. So you know, you did. You know, Gibson Roy, that is my partner. He's the A&R for Ruthless, y'all. He is. Oh man, I'm going to get him on the show because he is hilarious.
That dude crazy as hell. But yeah, we got T-Rail and Wholehearted will be co-headlining with T-Rail on that night. So, and you know, T-Rail's a singer, so you know, I know the lady's gonna be in there deep. And I found out that the club has a stripper pole in the middle of it. So so I might have to take some ones, you know, just in case, you know.
I'm going to get
just in case.
I'm going to get my shoes.
You know what? Let me put my disclaimer out there right now, bruh. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let me go make sure. Yeah, he approved the last couple of outfits I hosted in. So you know.
Well, just know that, you know, if it go way left, you know, I'm the sacrificial lamb for the medical situation where the ambulance got to come get him and escort him out the club. So, you know, don't worry about it. You know, we good.
Not even worried.
Yeah, you know. Just be over that club and then just pass out. Boom. Well, what happened to him? Just make sure I get in the back of that truck. We good.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just saying. Hey, it is what it is. Because I'm going to be showing out. Not only that, you got PBE, Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto. We got, what I'm saying, me and Pluto, man, first of all, let me shout out PB Pluto, man. That's definitely somebody that I met on tour that, definitely, the big homie. We had a mutual friend, shout out my partner Gorgeous at CEO of his Gorgeous Music. And he first introduced me to him, and then when we met ourselves, met in person, face recognition in Atlanta when we did the first show on the tour. And I didn't know to the extent of PBE's hustle. Man, let me tell you something. This guy's a hustler, man. Like, if you could have 3 artists that hustle just as hard as him under one label, it's no reason why those artists should fail.
Right.
Like he hustle. Like he's his own backing, and he stay just as busy as me. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
I definitely, I give credit what credit is due, man. You know what I'm saying? In the conversations I've had with him. And, we definitely, it could be a future collaboration with us and him in the future. Like, it's definitely on the table. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and say it's not. I'll be lying to you if I say it wasn't already discussed and wasn't on the table.
Right, because he's awesome. He's awesome. I actually have a picture with him when we was at the festival in, I think it was Mobile, Alabama. That he was on that, the one that she was talking trash that was out there, with, Juvenile and all them, I actually have a picture with. That's why I was like, I actually met him before, and his whole vibe then was awesome, and it's still the same right now. So he is his own vibe by himself, like for real.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he good people, man. I met him, so we got some stuff in the works with him. We got the Ruthless Killa Records compilation album coming soon. Shout out DJ Rome, him and I ain't gonna put the other person out there yet, but it's gonna be stamped by a heavy hitter. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
That's what's up.
Well, we got that in the works. Some stuff concerning me, but I ain't gonna really go on all that right now. It ain't about
you got so much going on, CEO. So it's some things I've been hitting and missing because I know I'm on the gag order. So therefore, at the end of the day, you got the tours getting ready to start up on your own without everybody else being a part of it. You build a great team. I'm part of the team, y'all know. And I'm the security bully, all that in the background. But it's a good way of bullying. It ain't a bad bullying. It's a great bullying.
Let me say this. Everybody say I built a great team. I'm gonna say this now. I didn't build my team. God blessed me with a team. Because the team I built failed. That's why they're not with me. So let me say this. God blessed me with the people that's around me. Because y'all aren't my day ones. I didn't grow up with y'all. You know what I mean? I just happened to be introduced to y'all. So the fact that God made all these people in the world and he put this particular circle around me and what I instilled myself into, personally, and watch it develop into something and watching it take off with this certain group of people around me, I can't say I built that team. I have to say God put that team around me because everything that I've tried to build on my own, it wasn't meant to be here because it's not here. So I'm not going to say I built the team. I was blessed with the team. So I don't never want people to think I took the credit of, I'm this mastermind. I put Ruthless Killa to get. Nah, is God blessed me with a team. Look, whatever, I done heard out part of the Illuminati, all kind of crazy shit.
Right.
Let me tell you something. God put this together. I got my soul. I can look in the mirror. I can still see my reflection. I still got feelings. I still look out for people. You know what I mean? Only thing that I changed about myself, I stopped allowing myself to be used by people who wasn't for me. That's all I did.
And that was awesome because, at the end of the day, with this particular team, we're going to tell you exactly how it is. We going to fight between each other and we keep it in between each other and still love each other at the end of the day. So, that's what I love about y'all. And then me being the only female, I can say, I call my brothers.
Yeah.
And I can say it with my chest. That's the thing. I can say I'm going to call my brothers.
you know. And you know what's crazy though? I always tell people, like, when people ask me like how I met you, and I always tell them, man, I knew Deanna when she had brandy braids back in the brick house days.
And
People
I
don't
was
even,
like, fight
you know what I'm saying? People don't even understand. Like, I'm deep rooted with the Albany shit because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go back that far, but it was just like how look. Let me show you just how the transformation is now. I was in them same rooms as you back in the day, and you never even knew I was in the room. Now, when I walk in the room, I make an entrance, and don't you never walk in the room. I feel it's a
right.
difference, you
And
know.
then when you explained to me, and you was like, you told me exactly that's why I busted. I was like, boy, I've been knowing you forever. It's not just that. What a lot of y'all don't know, he was an artist, and I was an artist at the time too. So we was all on the same level of trying to make it and get out of it. Also, my husband
I
was
remember when he had dreads.
So my husband was a known face, is still a known face as being an artist as well. So it was a lot going on with Spotless Sounds, Brick House. It was a lot going on that a lot of people don't even know the history in Albany, with a lot of people who's out here now in the forefront that's doing a lot of amazing things at the moment. Not only that, Street Sweeper is from Albany. He was an artist and everything. So, shout out to Yo ATL Wrestling. We about to talk about that in a few minutes. So shout out to Street Sweeper, like a lot of my stuff, because outside, like I tell everybody, outside being an artist, I stopped being an artist. I started being promo with DJ Tremaine OE and helped build the street team along with Rick. So I was the head of their street team. And then I still wouldn't go back and be an artist. I tried. Wendy. So then here comes Street Sweeper, Yo ATL Raps. Well, it was Sweeper Nation. Sweeper where the girls at. I'm sorry, nobody had a street team like Sweeper Nation.
Yeah.
He hands down. I was asked to be a part of that, and I was over the street team and also became assistant manager for them. And now Yo ATL Raps. You see how it builds? And during Yo ATL Raps, I became host for majority of all his red carpets and hosting the awards as well. And I met Jag. Jag was interviewing in the room, y'all. See, that's what y'all don't know. He was interviewing in the room, and I got a picture of us when we was at the award show together. That's when he was little. He was still a little, he ain't trying to get a little physique yet, y'all. He was still doing. He wasn't trying to be all clean cut. He was just down. You know what I'm saying? He like, see, take a picture with. I got to. We took a picture. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that going on, I met Jag. Now we are connected. Ruthless Killa Records, Yo ATL Raps. And then I was blessed with DJ Rome, Family for Fame, Under the Radar Radio, host all your shows. And I so appreciate y'all for that. People don't understand when you appreciate people, you really appreciate. And I appreciate you all for that, for letting me be a part of that whole thing. You, Rome, Vinci, all of us as a family, and definitely Sweeper. I appreciate y'all for that, because y'all put me on a platform more than what I couldn't even imagine of being on. And then now I'm the bully in the bunch.
I'm
gonna get beat up on. Let me put my disclaimer out there. I already had said I'm wearing my 3-piece on July 23rd on this yacht. So let's talk about this. And it's gonna be a whole interview with Yo ATL Raps on the same day. So I need you to tell the world what you got going on.
All right, July 24th. We moved it to 24th.
Oh, that's right, 24.
All right. First of all, let me say this. Out of the whole spiel you just said, if you didn't realize, you are the centerpiece that connects all those dots. Yeah, I introduced you to Rome, and then you the program director and all stuff. But on your ATL Rap side, that helped strengthen my relationship with Sweeper, because I didn't know Sweeper. You know what I'm saying? But when he seen how we was treating you before got the power, and then start being security. Um, you know, he just kind of gave me kudos, behind the scenes, like, hey, bro, just take care of my sister. She good people. I like, bro, she good. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I'm saying? And you're the piece that connects all those things. Ruthless Killer probably wouldn't have been on your ATL rap if it weren't for the affiliation with Deanna Freeman. You know, and in turn, when people do things like that, they get rewarded. That's why, Deanna Freeman word on the street, it has a platform now. She's the head of that platform because a high school friend introduced me to DJ Rome. I knew DJ Rome was working on, the radio stuff, but I never reveal everything that goes on in the camp. But when I see, one thing about me now, I make people earn certain things they receive from me. I don't just give out stuff no more. Like, you know what I mean? Because you can give out stuff prematurely and they may not even be deserving of it. But seeing just how you was going and you had no dedication to us, you didn't have to be dedicated to us. But you was like, you saw something in us and you dedicated your time into us. So one thing like I teach my kids, when you dedicate your time into something, when you do it right, a reward comes from it. So this platform that I'm on is just it's a reward for the time that you put in with us. And I didn't give you this platform, but I can say I'm connected to it because I'm connected to the piece that blessed you with it. So so I definitely want to say you're a bigger piece than what you're giving yourself credit for, but that's neither here nor there, But
that's another day.
July 24th though.
This 24th, because I'm planning on. I'm promising you're gonna be pulling. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna hear all that. I'm telling you now. So
I already told you we got your you got your own little clothesline on the way. You're gonna debut it on the yacht, so don't worry about it. But the 24th, man, we gonna have that boy Street Sweep. Street Sweep I already know, man. He always be getting on the CEO, man, keep your foot on their neck, So I always tell him, like, one thing dealing with me is this. That's when you see me, I drink out of gold bottles. Like, look, if you see motherfuckers drinking out of gold bottles back in Albany now, name another person that was doing it before me. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, Ron. Wait a minute.
No, dog.
Wait a minute, Ron. You didn't say the Speedos.
No. Look, it's a family show, Rome. It's a family show. But we gonna be we've been blessed to have another episode of your ATL rap. You know what I mean? First of all, shout out People's TV. We actually won the People's TV Viewer Choice Award last year for having the best episode of your ATL rap. So I'm just trying to continue, some of the stuff that we do because clearly I know people watching. So, with me, I'm always trying to make it as entertaining as possible, whether they're watching to be entertained or being watched or watching us to be pissed off even more. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do one of the two. So, with that being said, I'm gonna have that boy Sweep on the yacht. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely be on the yacht, doing what Ruthless Killer do, talking about business, handling business, and then, doing some other business in the meanwhile. That other business I don't really want to talk about just yet, but 9/5/22.
No. I just gotta make sure that I didn't bring my other suit, 3-piece that got security on it. I just gotta make sure.
Yeah. We're gonna get you a little badge and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta make sure it gotta sit right on my neck. So I want my badge on the chain. So when it's set up pretty, they know security.
Oh Lord. But yeah, man, we I got the team on the yacht though, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a few seats left. So, I just kind of put some pictures up and shit. I probably shouldn't have did that because now
I was gonna tell you that too. You don't know the storm you just created.
Yeah. The inbox is already letting me know. But we definitely gonna do it up though. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely take it up another notch with all the moves. Like I told y'all, this year for us, personally, for me, it's about the separation and elevation. So if anybody trying to fit in the room with us, it's definitely going to have to be an elevated move on their behalf to make sure they, be able to step with us just on the strength of, I want more. Like, success is cool, the awards is cool. You know what I'm saying? The money we make is cool, but now I want more. I'm trying to be able to have people where I got them on salary now. So it's about more for me. I gotta have more to be able to achieve that. So, you know, even with the process of how we're moving with the artists, you know, that's why when we went through finding the records, now I told you I want radio hits now. That's why you got Ski. You know what I'm saying? And you
Right,
know,
because
and
I was
stuff like
we
that.
were going
So
to talk about Skeet because whew, let me tell you, eventually you hit me up. You was in the mountains. I was in the car. Sis, hey, you heard it? And I'm gonna send it to you. Tell me what you think. When I heard Skeet, oh, I went crazy. I'm like, Skeet. I was in the
yeah,
car. I'm like, that is gonna be the record because of I just like it. And the whole chant and it stay in your head. It don't just go
yeah,
away.
do. Yeah,
It
do.
don't go away. So shout out to my boy Vinci helping, pick out that record for Wholehearted because that is my
Yeah.
favorite song. I would play it, but until my brother get the release for
I
they
gotta hit them up. I gotta hit them up.
because Facebook will block in a heartbeat. So word on the street can play that at any given time. I had to put that in the atmosphere because
I gotta let them know that word on the street licenses is cleared by us for you to play that. I gotta let them know that. So I'll
please.
work on that when we get done.
That's why I can't play it like I want to because soon as I start, here come the red
Yeah.
flags.
Yeah, that distribution hit a little different. You know what I mean?
I feel you. So this is the thing. We're gonna go revamp something. Let's go back to Empire. Let's talk
Okay.
about Empire. About because you said you had two different things going on. So let's let the people know what's up with
All
Empire.
right. When I was mentioning Empire with T-Rail is an Empire artist. Well, with Ruthless Killa, we're partnered with Empire, meaning pretty much they make money with me. We make money. I get money from Empire from the moves that we make, but they provide us with the platforms to make money. So pretty much like how a lot of independent artists have DistroKid and United Masters and things of that nature, I pretty much have distribution for my entire company through Empire. But not only do we have the digital distribution, but we have the video distribution as well. That's why the label has Vivo. I also have access to get my artists their official pages and stuff like that. But it's no need to. I made the business decision. There's no need to give that part yet because that's something that I feel like the artists from me have to earn. They have to be to a certain criteria, have a certain organic fan base to the point to where, okay, now we got to branch you off so your fans can just check you. And anybody who's a business person or when you're building a brand, you don't want to spread. The thing is with business, you want to direct people where you want them to go.
Right.
So right now, I want you anything pertaining to Ruthless Killa, pertaining to this logo, whatever. I want you, whether it's Wholehearted, Big O, Asia, Black Leo, Versatile, DJ Rome. When it comes to the music and videos, I want you to come to one spot because if I can tap you in when you like more than one artist, we just got a fan for the team, not just one artist. And that's the whole thing. I'm trying to get that kind of like when No Limit had their fan base, whether they even knew the new act or not, because they was a fan of No Limit, they went and got it. A lot of those sales for a lot of those artists was just because people were fans of No Limit, not necessarily because they were fans of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe I'm old school, but I'm looking at it from that aspect because I want Ruthless Killa to be a powerhouse. I don't want to just be the label known for making good artists. I want to be the label known for presenting the movement as a whole as a powerhouse, whether we present our artists or whether our showcases or whether, whatever the case may be. I want us to be that name. I want us to be, when it comes to the upper echelon of independent music, Ruthless Killa is in that mention of the upper echelon.
Exactly. And that's why I wanted you to go back and revamp on that, elaborate a little bit more, because I know people like to watch and they're going to say, well, he didn't say. So that's why I went back to make sure you went back and elaborated on that about Empire and get it very much cleared up with everybody. Not only that, I'm trying to remember how this question went. Shout out to Spade TV. Because you didn't elaborate too much. You kind of...
No, I did. They cut
it. But it was like it was cut off a little bit. So you on word on the street. And I want you to go back to that question and answer that particular question. Shout out to them. Because that was an awesome question that they asked.
They asked me, would I rather have $1 million with respect or $100 million with no respect? And my answer was $100 million, not $100 million, but $1 million with my respect. And now the way that they cut it, it got people talking, and I loved it because that interview has almost 20,000. That little clip has almost 20,000 views. I'm trending more than some of the R. Kelly stories on there off that clip. You know, I'm talking about R. Kelly was the talk of the town. So first of all, it showed me. First of all, it showed me. Me and Alante, Naheem Rashid, shout him out. We had a conversation about algorithms right before they posted my clip, and he was like, "Bro, you got to trigger the algorithm," and that was just like my first example of when you trigger the algorithm. And I've never been a part of nothing that did almost 20,000 in 3 days. Never.
Right.
So, but then the comments and like reading the people's comments, but the way that they cut it, I see why they cut it the way they cut it, because that's what got the people engaged. Now, a lot of the comments I saw was, man, this fool crazy. I done seen some shit as far as somebody said, damn, he put us back in slavery with this comment. I done seen some crazy stuff. I've seen some people agreeing with what I said because they understood it. I've seen some people thinking that I made my answer based off of getting the respect from the hood. I'm going to give you the real.
I need the real, because you know, word on the street is real. I don't have disclaimers. I have people go ahead and say what they need to say because it need to be said, and it be said the way it need to be heard. You feel me? Because I don't have time for the, you know, I don't do fakers. I don't do none of that. I need you to be who you are and go ahead and re-answer and revisit that question.
All right. I'm not going to change my answer. It's still a mean with respect, but I'm going to explain why I came up with my answer.
Yes.
I gave that answer from the thought process of, I'm a businessman, I do business.
Right.
One thing that I understand, that you can have all the money in the world, but all the money in the world with no respect, how much are you really going to enjoy that $100 million?
Right.
Meaning, and when we say no respect, we meant no respect in every aspect of life, whether it's business, personal, whatever. So, you ever seen a person in prison with no respect, how they get treated?
Right.
Imagine a motherfucker with $100 million, no respect, he still get treated the same way. You can try to hire somebody, but if they don't respect you neither, what good is hiring somebody?
Right.
Or if I'm broke enough, I might kidnap your kid because I don't respect you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen motherfuckers with less than $10 with respect get more out of people than motherfuckers with money and no respect. So at the end of the day, if I got $1 million with respect, which by the way, most people I know don't. I know some people that got $1 million, but most people I know don't have $1 million. So it's still a no-lose situation if you look at it, because $1 million, that's more than what a lot of people around me have.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? So how am I even losing and setting us back if it's still a financial gain with getting $1 million with respect? Because the thing is this. I teach my sons to stand on respect. Be a man. Right. My dad taught me the same thing. So at the end of the day, you think I'm gonna sell people put price on respect, and that's what kind of triggered me. Like, this is what we walking amongst now. But it makes sense. That's why motherfuckers like 6ix9ine can snitch on the whole gang and lock a lot of us up and still walk around and motherfuckers still doing features with it, because there's no value on respect. Right. That's why a lot of motherfuckers can fake being a gang member and still get whatever from solidified gang members, because there's no value on respect. I get it now. I perfectly fucking get it. So for me, just being who I am, how I was raised, I can't steer away from that, because that's helped make me who I am. So I take the $1 million with the respect all day, because you can take that $1 million, do business with respect, and shit, you had that $100 million in no time, because guess what? You can stand on something a lot of people stand behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so at the end of the day, yeah, I'll still stand in front of all them people who said I put us back in slavery. Nah, bro, I still take my $1 million and my respect. And it ain't got shit to do with the hood. Let me just say this too. Even with all this Ruthless Killa shit I'm doing, I still go to the west side, pull up on my partner naked on. I still go to the east side. I still go to the south side. I still go to CME and Albany. I still go home and still do ordinary people shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's just on the strength of, it's a respect thing. You ain't never heard about me getting slapped. You ain't never heard about nobody taking my chain. You ain't never heard about none of that shit. Why? Because I got respect. Now, I know some motherfucker that done got their shit too, that they had to call some motherfucker with respect to get their shit back. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Respect go a long motherfucking way. I done been in rooms with niggas that don't like me. Ain't even raised their hand to look like they want to touch me. Not because I'm the baddest motherfucker in the world. It's a respect factor. I might not like that little nigga, but as long as he don't disrespect me, I ain't gonna disrespect him. I take that respect. Because when you ain't got no respect, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? Now, you know, you going to get it how you get it. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So, I take the respect. You know what I'm saying? Take the respect all day. You know, we ain't got to like each other. It's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of people undercover don't like me. But I'm beneficial for them to fuck with, so they gonna rock with me just on the strength.
But they do. But that's what they do,
know.
bro. You know that. As long as it's beneficial, they gonna try to stick around to see how much they can try to get from you, and don't even know what's going on really.
I just thank God. I thank God though that I'm smart enough to understand and know who those individuals are. So I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna disrespect you. Could get what the same way they look at the spectrum, I look at the spectrum too. You know what I mean? Okay, look. We ain't gotta rock with each other. We ain't gotta be best friends, but business is business. There's nothing in the book that say we gotta be friends to do business.
Exactly.
But if I got something that benefits you and you got something to benefit me, get what? We still in this shit for business. We ain't in this shit to be friends. So get what? You give me your price. If I think it's fair, we pay for it. We keep moving. You handle your business. I handle my business. Then once we done, we ain't gotta speak till it's time to do business again.
You right.
People think you got to do business with your friend. No, you don't have to always do. I saw this post the other day, and it made all the sense in the world. A stranger will become. Hold on. How they saying? It was something along the lines of a stranger would become a customer before a friend becomes a customer. A stranger will make you rich before a friend makes you rich. I get it. I totally get it. Because most of the people that actually bought stuff from me is people that I probably never met in my life. It be the motherfuckers you know. Now I'm different. If I know y'all rock with you, I'll pay you double.
Well, I need you to order some stuff that's for the big girls, because you know I need stuff that gonna fit me. You know, I can't have no, that stuff you be trying to get.
I already told you, I'm trying to get you the line of smocks. They on the way. Don't worry about it. They on the way.
I need my sundresses. I need my sweat dress. I need,
All right, well, me and bro come up with a design, and you know what I'm saying, and we'll definitely make sure that they get to you. Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna have me a whole sundress made for Ohio.
Oh Lord, not Ohio. No, look, T-Rail already said the ladies coming to see him sing. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna set my boy up real nice. I'm gonna set him up good for that show. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't worry about your host got you. You know what I'm saying?
No, hold on, sis. You know our VIP section right by here. Don't do that. Don't. Hell no. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna set him up real nice. You feel me? Because that's R&B, and I love T-Rail. Love everything he got going on. So I'm gonna set it up real nice. So don't be worried about word on the street. You know what I'm saying?
All right. If y'all notice why I ain't in a lot of pictures in Ohio, don't ask no questions. but nah, man, it's but it's one of those things though, like when we talk about support, I think Dre Benji just shared a good post yesterday about support though, like, if we don't need to, in our community alone, like I was talking with some of my white partners, and they was asking me about like our culture. And he was like, I said, man, I probably should have started a country label. And he started laughing. And I was like, nah, like sometimes I'd be like, I probably should have chose something else. Just on the strength of hip hop. I love hip hop, but we are so competitive that everybody wants to be first, that we would try to knock another brother from doing something before us. Are we the only culture that I know would rather not see somebody do? We'd rather see both of us fail than one of us do it.
Right.
Instead of looking at it from the aspect of, damn, bruh did it. Maybe bruh can open the door for us, or bruh can show me something to help my situation. We don't ever look at it like that. We so pig. We hate each other because of, well, he from that side, I can't do a song with him, or he rock with this set or whatever. And It's just
I
so
mean,
much. And
it's just so much because of how this generation has been raised up to be in the
yeah,
mindset. So I had to learn that too. So just like you said, you can go on this side, that side. You know what I'm saying? I can throw a whole birthday party like I did in the last 2 years and had
yeah,
everybody in one building, and they respected me enough not to
yeah,
give me no problems because they
yeah.
know I don't rock like that, but I fuck with everybody.
Right. And
At the
see,
end
I
of
be
the day.
neutral, and I try to stay
Right,
neutral. You know what I mean? Because I got partners that they don't rock with each other, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get in the middle of it. But two, I also respect the situation enough to know I'm not gonna invite both of them to my personal space at the same time because it might go left. Now, if I throw a show and they both decide to pull up, then out of respect for me, whatever
right,
issues they got, it won't pop off and woo woo woo.
right.
But I
Because of the
just I
respect level. A lot of people don't understand that. They be like,
yeah
I'm not throwing the show because such and such, such. And I'm like, I can throw that same show and I can get the respect enough for them not to come in there with that and their followers. So
so
it's
yeah.
respect is a big thing, and a lot of people don't understand that concept.
Yep. And now you understand why I did the 1 million with the respect. Because it's bigger than just respect for me. I want everything around me to be respected too. Because if you ain't got
Right.
no respect, everything around you ain't gonna be respected. And then it's bigger than you at that point. So
Exactly. That's why
yeah,
I
so
tell
that's why
folks,
I gave my
that's why
answer.
I'm quick. I'm like, please respect me because everybody around me respect me.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna be good if I say no. And
Yeah.
I'm not a person that I always help anybody, but if you cross that line and you cross out my peoples that I'm in a circle with, it's an issue.
You know what? I'm so glad I take the Martin Luther King approach. I'm so nonviolent. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Look,
glad I'm nonviolent.
I take that approach. It's called silence. Silence is a deadly killer.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. I try to keep you from blowing up because fucking around with you, we gonna fuck around and get a RICO act. Because the last blow up you had, the last
So
blow
we
up
go.
you had, yeah. Nah, we
Oh,
good.
so we going back there? Really?
Huh?
We huh?
Huh? Hey, look. That why. Look, I don't get my hand dirt on that. I ain't look. I ain't gonna never say gang gang on the song. Look, I'm finna start wearing all white. They ain't even try to get me on the color scheme.
Unfortunately, you already doing that. Every time we turn around at a show, you back to your white beater. What you
But you
talking
know
about?
what though? I'm gonna tell you what. It be hot. It be hot. And plus, white look better on the jewel too. So look, let me tell you something. It's just one thing about me being dark skinned and you have on that jewelry with that white tank top, man. Everybody want to take pictures with you. You know what I mean? I'm picture friendly, so
I don't know that much. We know you picture friendly. That's one thing we do know. But it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? One day, y'all, he gonna be thinking he taking a picture. When he look at the picture, his chain gone. And then it just might show up in the stomped out record picture. You know what I'm saying? We got this nigga chain. You know what I'm saying?
stomped out. You know what? Rather stomped out record have it than anybody else. I say that.
But yo, I had to bring you on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want you to tell me, before we get off, I need you to elaborate on your artists. We got Wholehearted. You talked about Old Hearted, but what he got, but we got Big O.
Oh yeah.
Big O is a character in
character.
himself. Black Leo is too. I need to elaborate more on Big O.
Okay.
Asia.
If everybody know, Big O is like my right hand. Wherever you see me, 9 times out of 10, you gonna see Big O. That everybody think he my cameraman, which he is to an extent. He's also my artist.
Right.
O is, and look, don't let that goofy shit fool you. Let me tell you, that boy from Mississippi, he cut from a different cloth. But that's my not just my artist, that's my brother, that's my personal day one. Like he's my day one since I met him. You know what I mean? And we just been he's been with me, like what a lot of people don't understand. Big O been with me since really 2018 when I was trying to get this out the ground.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's been with me probably longer than anybody around me. You know what I'm saying? He done seen everybody come and go. You know what I mean? And regardless of, he showed me his loyalty and showed me he had my back with some of the stuff that brought to me to help shape the dynamic of the label. That you know what I'm
Right.
saying, bro did his thing with that. So you know that's him. You know, if O needed an arm, he'd probably get a part of my arm, not the whole arm, but he get a part of it. You know what I mean? But you know, that's my brother though. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, shit, I got his damn poster board in my office.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Keep
I
him
love
by
O.
me.
That's,
Yeah.
you know, and then my boy, you know, I beat him up in the car, you know.
I swear y'all like Ike and Tina. Yeah, people don't know, they don't get that part on the camera, but yeah, y'all too. Easy. But yeah, then you know, Black Leo is like Black Leo is another that boy that has a character too, man. But one thing I like about Black Leo and his story, that's why I can't wait for when we drop his first single, is that, or a lot of people don't understand, Black Leo signed up for Who Got the Flavor in the parking lot at the last minute, and he wound up winning the whole damn thing. Just go to show, like, and he was going through like some, but a lot of people don't understand that night his girl had put him out, so he put his last just on himself, and he fucked around and won. And like that's why, like, I tell a lot of artists, like, I don't take no excuses from no artists when they be talking about money, cause shit, I take care of 7 kids, 10 total. And I make this shit go for not only myself, but for other people. So if you telling me you can't make it go for yourself, how are you a safe investment for me?
Right.
I watched this man go through that, you know what I'm saying, did his thing. I witnessed him before he even signed with me. This man won showcases and like called his mama and cried to his mama and called mama, we did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen personal stuff from him before I even really just locked in with him. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I have a connection with him because I understand, you know what I'm saying, being in vulnerable situations and still taking a chance on yourself. So it is definitely more on me to make sure when he drop his first one that he really go, because Daytona got their eyes on him right now.
Right.
So,
Right.
I already done put him on the planes and showed him, hey, bro, we can go places now. It ain't nothing to it, but I just need that work. So we working on his first single right now. Asia's like that's my diamond that I never, that's like my necklace that I hardly ever let y'all see me wear. Like, she released Push Tough and had some personal issues. So I always believe in, if the personal ain't right, the business ain't gonna be right. But she's back now. You'll actually see her on your ATL, on the yacht with us on your ATL routes.
Okay.
So you're gonna start seeing a lot more from her. We're actually working on reintroducing her right now. DJ Rome, y'all see him with me everywhere. He's not only my DJ, he's a business partner. So our dynamic is just cut different. That's my brother too, man. I left the country for the first time with him. So you know what I'm saying? Our bond in music is just a little different. Then, I got the 2 A&Rs. One I talk to daily, the other one I have to talk to every other day because I have to take a break between the bullying to try to reset, to talk to one of my A&Rs. But you know what I'm saying? That we ain't gonna bring them up, But shout out, one of my A&Rs, and Javinci, we talk on the daily, and then shout out to my other one I talk to every other day, because just as a man, there's certain ways you shouldn't feel. And you shouldn't feel so low. So you have to rebuild yourself just to talk to certain people. So, we ain't gonna
Really?
So I ain't gonna call no name, but my dad always said a hit dog will holler. But you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna keep moving on, from the other A&R, But
I hate,
and then
find out you was sunk and tied down at the bottom of the lake. And the ankle have from your other A&R on there.
I can't with you. And then we got my boy Versatile. I call him Versatile because I remember how to spell it now.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name because I was like, which name he's going with? Because you be
It's versatile. I say Versatile, but it's versatile. But when he break it down to you, I'm so used to him breaking it down. He's like, it's versatile, but I spell it Versatile. So when people are high speed name, just Versatile. So it's versatile.
Okay.
Shout out Versatile, man. You know what I'm saying? He back with the team. He's definitely gonna be on that Ruthless Killa compilation. Also, we working on getting his first release on the Ruthless Killa, and we got some stuff in the works with him. So y'all finna see a whole lot from the crew. Black Leo, Wholehearted. You know what I mean? Big O, Ace Marquis. definitely DJ Rome. He, a lot of people didn't think Rome gonna drop an album. He thought I just had DJ. Nah, we can drop an album. We ain't doing mixtapes. We doing album. So drop the album, and then you know what I'm saying. Then we got Bert. I call him Bert for short, Versatile. So you know what I'm saying. Then got all that stuff from them, and then heard JG got some stuff in the works, but we gotta see what him and CEO come up with. I have conversations with myself, so people like, but ain't you JG? Yeah, but that's another side of me. Sometimes I have to, step on one side, ask a question, and step to the other side and answer. They say you answer yourself, you crazy. But when I stepped out of Ruthless Killa, I kind of proved I'm a little crazy by doing that. So I ain't orthodox. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
I'm a
why
little thought.
that's how Stomp Out Records got, formed pretty much because he stepped out of line, sometimes, you gotta have that extra, the extra come in, try to cool everything off because
Oh yeah, you know what last Saturday though, we thank God for Stomped Out though. Stomped Out was in the right place at the right time, man,
You know what? I'm trying not to, you know what? You better be glad.
I ain't did nothing. I'm chilling, man. It's
you
Sunday.
better thank God today.
I'm finna have a conversation with the pastor. Hey, oh yeah, by the way, man, if y'all ain't went and got that new Dollars Man jar, man, y'all go get that, man. That definitely. I was previewing it
Refund
yesterday.
is my song. Do you hear
me? Yeah. You know what I love though? I love that like when a lot of the artists that I listen to, when they drop something new, like shout out Breezy Baby. Yeah, if y'all ain't seen the video, go watch that.
Yeah.
That boy, he did his thing,
video
man.
will be on Bump It Dump It. I love it. Shout out to Breezy.
Yeah, shout out and just a lot of great things is in the city, man. You know what I mean? Just I ain't in Albany, I stay tapped in Albany because a lot of the artists from Albany, I still talk to them. Like we don't just talk on Facebook. Like I got some of their numbers. We personally talk, and I just support everything that's great and positive. Like I just want to tell you with the magazine cover you released us, I definitely salute you for putting Nigel on that cover because we seem to forget some things, but I think that's something. I think that's something that the city shouldn't forget because I think that family do need justice for that. That baby lost his life and didn't do nothing to nobody. So that's something back home that personally, like, even though I went to school with his mom, but personally, for me personally, I'm a real big advocate for kids. I take care of my kids, and no child deserves nothing like that. No child deserves, so I just pray for that family. And I'm not a praying man, but I say something for them every day. And I just throw it up to the creator. I'm not one of them ones to tell y'all I get on my hands and knees and I pray the traditional way. I might be in my car sometime and I just cut the music off.
I'm like that. I pray anywhere, like in my car, on the way to a show to make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but I had to do that. I reached out to her and she is ecstatic about it.
I salute you. I definitely salute you for that because, like I said, when I won the Pioneer Award, I dedicated that award to him in Vegas last year, and it's just one of those things because it could have been my kid, it could have been one of my relatives' kids, or so I just look at like anything with kids. Oh yeah, speaking of kids, I'm gonna speak on that in a minute too. Just I appreciate you for doing that. If don't nobody else tell you, I appreciate you for doing that. It took, because a lot of people seem to forget, but you didn't forget. And I think the more we keep that into awareness, that'll force the powers that be to want to look into it. Because if we don't look into it and speak up, they seem to forget, and then it'll fall to the wayside, just like every other cases that they have that they don't look into because nobody says nothing.
Right. It always go cold.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Speaking of kids, we do got the celebrity. I do got to mention this before we go. What a lot of people don't know is that I used to coach flag football right before the music started picking up. No, I didn't play. I coached. Let me say that.
I don't know. You about tall as them, you know what I'm saying? You probably was out there cheating.
Go to hell. Go to hell, sir. Go to hell. But nah, for real though. I was asked to participate in a celebrity flag football game. Now I actually be playing in this game. Everybody know King is a young adult now. My team, what a lot of people don't know is my team won the very last flag football Super Bowl against King's team in the championship when I coached. So He's getting a celebrity team together. I was asked to put a celebrity team together. So I'm participating in a back to school celebrity flag football game. So we'll be giving out, I'm actually getting ready to order like backpacks for the kids and stuff. And we're gonna get back to the kids this year so when they go to school and stuff. And once it was asked, I was debating on it, but then when I thought about it, I'm like, man, it's for the kids, How could
Right.
I debate on doing something for the future? We always talk about how the future lost and how the kids are so lost and don't have that positive to look to. So I was like, I ain't think about it too much longer after that. It was a no-brainer. So I went back and told them, yeah, we do it. So shout out ED1SA owner Jay Zachary, Auburn High Indian, you know what I mean, and put that out
Shout
there
out
too.
to
You know,
Cuzzo.
yeah, he reached out to me and he see I be busy, but the fact he even reached out to ask, you know, and I made sure I cleared my schedule to make sure we do that. So you'll see Wholehearted, and I'm gonna pull some of my other industry friends, together and make some things happen and
Yeah.
whatnot, for
Yeah,
the
tell you
kids and
better be
whatnot.
ready. You better be ready. Tell me. I'm just saying, better be ready.
We ain't
Look,
gonna let them win though. I'm letting you know now. I ain't letting nobody win net. If they beat me, they gonna have to earn it. I'm
look,
competitive. I'm sorry.
I got them two ready. Them other two, they been exercising and all that, getting themselves in shape.
Good. Oh yeah, then I gotta do this before I go. Everybody know. Everybody, you know what? First of all, he want to say hey. By the way, he want to say hey. Everybody know I am the king of the empire. Why I can say that? I was the winner of the battle of the empire. So everybody who don't know, there will be a rematch between me and Hood Rage Records.
Oh,
And
Lord.
it's gonna be the same outcome as before. But I got to give my brother props. You know what I mean?
You supposed to.
It's gonna go down again. But again, it's only gonna be one winner.
Y'all don't even understand the pettiness behind this with him. And shout out to female. I'm waiting on this because I'm sick of them too.
Look,
It's
I'm
all
working
love.
on it.
Don't get it wrong, y'all. But I'm so sick of them too. But
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We might try to do it where August booked up for me. So we're gonna try to do it in September before I leave the country. I'm gonna try to get it done. I gotta take that international trip at least one a year. You know what I mean? But
right.
I'm gonna try to get it done in September. It's definitely gonna happen again though. We've been talking about it behind the scenes. It's all fun and competition. And then what I love about it, like, that's my partner for real. So, we talk our little shit, you know what I mean? But then when we get there, the hell we hosted the last one. So you can only imagine how it went. And then we hit the stage together. But it's all in fun and competition. I think if hip hop had a lot more of that going on in it, man, hip hop could be a much more peaceful place, honestly. But
It would be. It would. But
yeah.
dealing with y'all too. Oh my God, here it goes. Round two of dealing with y'all. This time I'm gonna just take the belt and say, look, I need a clean fight. If anyone want this belt, it's gonna be a clean fight.
Hold on, now the first one was very clean. It was very clean. Very. I'm the Phil Jackson of this shit. Y'all not understand that yet? I know. I'm sorry. It's what I do. Come on now.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just wait till the show starts.
But yeah, look, I promise you though, the team is gonna be star-studded. That's all I can say. Yeah, so just get ready.
Did you hear me take the deep breath and roll my eyes at the same time? So I don't have time to deal with you and T-Mail. So I'm just letting you know. So I'm not sitting there saying.
Why not?
See, okay, don't even worry about it. There's gonna be a conversation after the show, the after show.
But it's going down again. Me and T-Mail, I agreed to get a rematch. So, you know what I'm saying? Me being the defending champion that I am, I'll be back. Yeah.
All right.
And so we're gonna do that. I know you busy, sis, and I gotta go in here and
I gotta go see
another cup.
Barbecue a little something today. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, head out to the racetrack.
Don't be petty and go live now. Keep your food to yourself. Everybody can't get on the everybody don't want to get on the grill today. Let me say that. I can't say can't. Just don't want.
I probably won't do that till tomorrow because I got a arsenal of fireworks. And I always be petty in the hood with the other hood guys in the back, so gonna be
Oh yeah, we
yeah.
heard about you last year. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
But it's all in fun though. It's all in fun. You know what I'm saying? We my husband is a firework fanatic, and I love it too, but I have to keep headphones on. But I be ready to shoot out all the big guns. I have to hit the big guns. I let you think I got little guns, but I got some big guns. You know what I'm saying? I travel across the line to get real guns.
Hold on. Let me put this disclaimer. Hey, if the feds listening, she talking about fireworks, not actual guns.
That's exactly.
Don't need no Ricos going on around here. You know
what? You keep on.
Yeah, I ain't did that. Look, I'm clearing you. I'm helping you out.
Yeah, but you don't say that a couple of times in the show. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna send a special letter to the church. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord. Look, Eddie Murphy said it best in Vampire Brooklyn. Evil is necessary.
And this time I'm gonna make sure I'm a little evil. Eviling.
I tell you what, if you ever walk into church and your head catch on fire, we're gonna hold you down. You ain't going outside.
As long as I ain't walking into yours, that's okay.
Oh, whatever. but hey, look, before we get out of here though, I'm gonna say, man, look, we got a lot of big stuff coming up with Ruthless Killa Records. And again, I say this on every platform that I'm on. I appreciate everybody who supports us genuinely, everybody who pays attention to what we do. Because you don't have to. There's so many other things you can do. But the fact that y'all tune into what we doing, we appreciate it. Whether it's supporting your favorite artist or supporting the movement as a whole. Salute. Appreciate y'all. For real.
We appreciate it.
And sis, I thank you, for being who you are, doing what you do, and everything that you bring to the table. You know what I mean? Like I just all jokes aside though, I just do appreciate you. I want to thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. SOR, thanks you very much.
Oh yeah, I bet they do. Yeah.
But
look, y'all, is new music on the way? Oh, you more than welcome. So the new music on the way. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't seen that ski video, go check it out. It's on the Apple Music artist, Wholehearted Artist page, or you can go to Vivo, get it there. Make sure you get that big O. You know what I'm saying? DJ Rome on the way, New JG on the way, Asian Marquis on the way, Bird on the way. Man, look, Black Lee on the way. It's something from everybody, man. Just be ready. A whole lot of Ruthless Killa stuff going on, man. That's all I gotta tell y'all.
Hey,
look, if you don't like it, stop watching, because I ain't stopping. That's my disclaimer. If you do not like it, stop watching. Nobody tell you gotta watch what we do and then make yourself mad because you watching, because there's gonna be a whole lot of success and no ignorance over here. So if you don't like it, stop watching.
Right. The only one that ain't ignorant on the team is me, and I'm the bully. So y'all know what it is.
She ain't lying.
Y'all know what it is. My boy Jag, aka Mr. Gibson, is Ruthless Killa Records. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Don't get off. I'll need to holler at you. Everybody, y'all have a safe 4th. Turn up with the barbecue grills and all the good drinks that's about to be made. You feel me? So I will holler at y'all. Y'all have an awesome night, y'all. Peace.